Hi, Dominic again. I wanted to take a few minutes with you and talk a little bit about how to choose a real estate agent. And I know when you decide to sell your property or buy a property, you have a lot of choices. And one of the common questions that I get a lot is, Dominic, what makes you different? Why should we choose you versus anybody else? And I think it's a terrific question. It's one that, frankly, I think the general public a lot of times thinks that most agents do the same things or very similar things. And it's just real important before we start off and talk a little bit about it that you understand that different agents really get dramatically different results. In fact, statistically speaking, the top 10 or 20% of the realtors sell virtually 80% of all the homes that sell. So although we have a lot of agents in the Valley, in fact, in Silicon Valley, I've heard the latest numbers about 10,000 realtors. There's only about 20,000 homes that actually sell each year. So it's kind of scary if you think about it. Small group is selling a lot of homes. So thinking about that, there's really three major parts in selecting a realtor for you to consider. And the first one is track record. Now, so what is track record? Well, track record is, past performance. And they always say the old cliche, past performance is indicative of future results. And really, in our case, it is true. If you're able to perform specifically in a market like we had in 2008, 2009, you certainly can perform in any market. So it's real important, and I would highly recommend that whoever you're going to select or consider interviewing, that you get a complete list of homes they have sold specifically in 2008, 2009. How many listings did they sell? You want to know how long did each of those listings actually take to sell? What percentage of them did they actually bring the buyer in versus waiting or just finding a buyer that came in through the multiple listing service? Those are real critical questions. Additionally, and I can't stress this enough, make sure you check references, make sure you review, and actually speak to people that they have dealt with. It's real important. On this blog site, we have actually taken the time to go out and film some of our recent clients. We still recommend that you personally talk to people, but we've tried to save you a little bit of the trouble, and we've actually gone out and done some interviews with some of the people that have dealt with us, so you can get firsthand experience from real life people. And these are people that we've dealt with in the last 6 to 12 months. So they're all very, very recent experiences. So we hope you'll take advantage of that. The next thing that you want to think about is exposure and marketing, right? Because we know that the more people that come through your house that are potential buyers means the higher the price you'll typically get and the faster the home will sell. It's that simple. And really what it comes down to in the real estate marketing that we do is it ultimately is a numbers game. We need to get to those buyers. So how are we doing that? Now you got to understand there are different types of marketing out there. Okay, there are marketing that's designed to attract sellers. There's marketing that's designed to attract buyers. We know newspapers, local papers, glossy magazines, those types of things, believe it or not, they're almost exclusively used to attract sellers, not buyers. Okay, now it's great. We know sellers love to see their properties pictured. They love to see the big glossy articles, and we do some of that. But just so you know, to be 100% truthful with you, the main purpose of that is to attract sellers. We know that's usually where sellers look. So where are the buyers? Well, we know that 98% of the buyers start their search on the internet. The thing with buyers today, more than ever, is they want to know what's new. They want to know about the information. They want to know which house is available for sale, like instantaneously. They're not waiting for a publication to come out to try to figure out which home they're going to buy. So one of the things that we do at Intero Real Estate is we've got a major emphasis on our marketing campaign on the internet. We'll expose your home to, I think we're up to like 38 different websites that we actually expose your home to. We use video tours, virtual tours. Like you'll see from this blog, we're actually doing video walkthroughs of your house. It's literally like a virtual open house where we can actually take the open house to the consumer. And we are reaching more consumers today than ever. All the different websites we've at the Nicoli Group have utilized video technology. We're using Facebook and Twitter, social marketing. Part of the advantage you have with a seasoned agent like myself that's been around a long time is I have a database with over 1,500 people in it. So we have some of the best and brightest movers and shakers in the community that know people, that employ people that could potentially buy your house. So we want to disseminate all that information, everything, through as many channels as we can, again, to get those eyeballs into your house and ultimately get more buyers to your house. I hope that makes sense. The last part is simply the realtor, the negotiation, and preparing the house for sale. Those types of things that we talk about. And what we want to know on that is, we want to make sure the house is prepared. We want to make sure that the realtor that you pick has a great team, because there's more than just just one person involved in this is a big deal. So we want to make sure that we've got the home prepped for sale. We want to make sure it's looking its absolute best. In many cases, we're doing staging. You don't have to, but we'll talk about that at our face-to-face meeting when we evaluate your property. And we'll make recommendations on that, as well as what are the most cost-effective ways. How do we spend $1 and get $3 or $4 back when we sell your house? So we want to go through and individually evaluate that. So we'll definitely do that. And obviously, once that's done, we've found a buyer for the house. Negotiation, having somebody that has a ton of experience and that is strong in that regard, negotiating for you is going to give you a huge advantage. More money is made and lost in the negotiating process than any other part of this transaction. So again, it's critical that you get someone with experience that's got a track record. They're educated, they're trained. They've actually taken negotiation training courses. They understand, and they've been around. So anyway, those are a few of the things that we really emphasize on when we meet, and hopefully if you're thinking of selling, we will schedule a time to get together. I have about a 22-point marketing plan. We'll go through every single step so you can see specifically what actions we take. And then also have a chance to meet, and we'll evaluate your property for you, get you updated in terms of pricing and what the best pricing strategy is to get your home sold for top dollar. So we go through all those things, and we know if you choose the Nicoli Group, and specifically myself and our team, that we are going to absolutely hit it out of the park for you, that you're going to end up with the most money in the shortest period of time, and ultimately that sale will be successful. So thanks again for taking a few minutes. We hope that you've enjoyed this little video, and stay tuned. We're going to have many more posts coming up that will hopefully enhance your selling experience. So thanks again. Signing off.